My name's Glyn Smith. I'm the head gardener here at Erddig. I've been head gardener here for 27 years. And when I came here, every blade of grass was mown within an inch of its life. We noticed some daffodils one spring, and we allowed them to flower and eventually cut down their foliage. And over the years, as these bulked up, we noticed orchids. So we allowed the orchids to flower as well. And this must have been a remnant of when the garden was badly maintained since Edwardian times, when it had fallen into rack and ruin. And today, look at all the magnificent orchids we have here. I counted them the other day. There's nearly 2,000 in flower at the moment. Today we know that 99% of wildflower meadows have been lost throughout the country due to modern agricultural methods and modern gardening methods as well, keeping everything neat and tidy. And I like to think now that these meadows reflect how the garden used to look with all this magnificent flora. And this now that you're looking at is the best piece of meadowland in the whole of Wales. Let's go and have a look at some of my favourite orchids. These are common spotted orchids, and they are the highlight of this meadow. There's all sorts of different shapes and shades of colour. As the flowers open, they're quite dark. As they achieve full size, quite a mid shade, and then they pale off as they age. And here nearby we have the hay rattle, which is just coming into seed, and this is semi-parasitic on grasses. It helps us to control the thickness of the grass and the sward naturally. And if you look very closely at the flowers, you can see all the little spots where it takes its name from, and they're such beautiful flowers, almost tropical in appearance. Follow me, we'll go and look at something else. Here, in one of the most formal parts of the garden, we have long grass underneath our apple trees. You might think the gardeners are being lazy, but there's a wonderful array of flowers and insects that frequent that area. Let's go and take a look. In the early spring, we have snowdrops, followed by crocuses, and later on in May, when the apple trees are in blossom, we have poets' daffodils, the pheasant's eye daffodil. But probably the star is the fritillaria, the snake's head fritillary. And now they're just coming to seed, and we can scatter their seed for the future. Our grand lawns haven't been changed since the 17th century. This garden, this National Trust garden, is forever and for everyone. So come along and see what we have done and try a little bit in a corner of your own garden.